Today we are going to be talking about mindfulness, talking about it, thinking about it, and I'm going to talk you through a lovely little exercise that helps you to feel calm, relaxed and peaceful. And it's something you can do anytime, anywhere. So it's another little tool that you have to take away with you that you can use whenever you need it, whenever you just need to feel a bit more calm, or make it a daily practice. So let me just check again who's here. Looks like just the four of you. And I say just, lovely to see the four of you. Have I got both Sue Frances here today, or is that same Sue France saying hello twice? Anyway, we'll make a start. So yesterday, everyone that I can see was here yesterday and listened to me talk about how to take control of your thoughts and how thoughts don't need to control us, and that thoughts are at the root of every emotion. Every feeling we have stems from the thoughts that we're thinking. And I gave you an exercise to do to help you become aware of any unhelpful thoughts and stop them in their tracks. We do have the power to do that. We're not used to it. Most people don't know about it, but we can do that. So I'm wondering if any of you have found a rubber band, used a rubber band since yesterday, and if not, just make a point of maybe looking for one today or going out and buying one, except you can only go out if you're buying kind of really essential things, but this is essential. Now next time you go for your food shopping, you might be able to pick some rubber bands up in the supermarket if you haven't got any at home. So mindfulness, as I mentioned towards the end of yesterday's session, the rubber band exercise and all I talked about yesterday are all about mindfulness, because what is mindfulness? It's being mindful of the present moment. And the post I put on, I've just shared with Sue's page that I put on my page, my mistake. There's an image there and it says mindful or mindful, F-U-L-L. So most of the time our minds are full of so much stuff all over the place. As I mentioned again yesterday, we have around 65,000 thoughts. So it's pretty full with all that stuff going on. But when we bring ourselves into the moment and we're aware of our surroundings, aware of our thoughts, aware of our being, then we don't have all that stuff going around. And that's the postman at the door delivering my special delivery glasses. I'll have to leave it and go and pick them up later. Excuse me. So yes, it's about being, it's something that you can do throughout the day. You can be walking along the street and be mindful. When you go out for your one daily exercise of the day, you can just feel your feet on the floor, look at the blue skies, smell the fresh air, some flowers coming out perhaps now that it's spring. And just being aware, using all of your senses to be fully aware of what's going on in the here and now. Mindfulness can be used throughout the day. For example, when you're in the shower. Most of the time we jump in the shower, our mind's racing with all sorts of thoughts, and we're in and out before we know it. But when you actually feel the warm water, focus on feeling the warm water flowing over your body, smell the shower gel, the shampoo, notice the textures of your sponge or body brush or whatever you're using, and really just be in the shower, really feel what's going on. And again, when you're fully there, you can't have all those racing thoughts, worries, fears, anxieties going on at the same time. When you're washing the dishes, you're washing up in the sink, feel the warm water, see the bubbles of the washing up liquid, and look at the dishes, just really pay attention. They might not be particularly fascinating, but it's just another exercise to help you be present and notice what's really going on. Because most of the time we're not present and we're missing out on so much. We can be in company of people we really like or love, and we're not actually giving them our full attention because our mind's somewhere else. And of course, a great distraction is the phone, isn't it? How many times or how often, frequently, are people on their phones when they're in company? See parents with young children trying to get their attention, perhaps a baby in a buggy, go, mummy, mummy, and mummy's on the phone chatting to a friend, or in restaurants or whatever. I'm not judging anyone, but it's just something that's very common. Or go to visit family. I've sat in my mum's front room and in our sitting room, and myself and my brothers and my sister-in-law have all had laptops or phones, not fully engaged on them, but kind of checking them. Then suddenly notice mum's sitting there, not part of it. And it's rude actually. We don't mean to be rude. But anyway, going back to the subject, which is mindfulness, to be there, spend time with who you're with and just give them your full attention. They appreciate it, and you can gain so much more from being in the moment. So those thoughts, those intrusive thoughts that stop us from being mindful much of the time, a good way to look at them or imagine them is like a black cloud. I always think of them as being up there. They're not inside of us. They're not engulfing us. They have the power to. But as soon as we notice a thought that's, if it's a good thought, a positive thought, great, carry on thinking that thing. But whenever it's a negative thought, imagine it's this dark, gloomy cloud up there. And you have a choice. Do you want to allow it to come down and engulf you? And make you feel gloomy, sad, worried, fearful, anxious, stressed, angry, upset, jealous, critical, judgmental? No. Who would choose to feel those emotions? So you've got the choice to think, hang on, I don't want that thought. That's making me feel bad. I don't want that. So just send it on its way. Just send it packing. Say, right, just drift on by, cloud, and see a clear blue sky. Or you can choose a nice white fluffy cloud to replace it with. Again, referring back to yesterday, you can choose that white fluffy cloud can be a positive thought, thinking about something, somebody, some place that you love, like, enjoy being with or being in. And you can instantly then replace the feelings that go with the thought, whether they're negative or positive. And the thing about being mindful, choosing to be present, choosing positive thoughts, choosing loving, kind, caring thoughts, is that when you're feeling gratitude, love, kindness, you produce a hormone called oxytocin. And that has a really beneficial healing effect upon the body, and it boosts your immune system. So that's an increased benefit all year round, all through your life, but particularly at the moment, of course. We need our immune systems to be working as well as possible. And the other side of the coin is that when we're feeling stressed out, when we're feeling angry, when we're feeling whatever negative feelings, angry, jealous, whatever, upset, scared, fearful, anxious. My mind was going off at a tangent then, just got back on track. When we're thinking thoughts that lead to those negative feelings, we produce stress hormones, which are really damaging. They have a really negative effect on the body, and they suppress the immune system. And they lead to all sorts of physical problems. They can cause sleeplessness, digestive problems, raised blood pressure, heart conditions, and a whole long list of physical ailments. So it really does pay in many ways to be mindful, to create a positive mindset, to be fully aware that we always have a choice as to what we think, that we can always change our thoughts. We have the power. So I'm going to just talk you through this little exercise now, just see if I've left out anything I was going to say. And so if it's possible, close your eyes in just a moment. I'll tell you when. If you're driving or walking down the road, not a good idea. But you can listen now with your eyes open and come back later when you can listen again with your eyes closed. So I'm going to let me just have a little look. It's called the Quick Heart Coherence Technique. So right now, if you can, close your eyes. Just sit. Make sure you're sitting comfortably. So the first step is to gently focus your attention in the area of your heart. Place your hand over your heart to help keep you focused. And if your mind wanders out of habit during this exercise, just keep shifting your attention back to the area of your heart. And as you focus on that area around your heart and in your heart, imagine your breath is flowing in and out through that area. This helps your mind and your energy to stay focused, and your respiration and heart rhythm to synchronize. Just slowly and gently breathe in to a count of 5 or 6 seconds. Then breathe out for 5 to 6 seconds, allowing your breathing to become smooth and balanced, not forced. Continue to breathe with ease until you find a natural inner rhythm that feels good to you. And as you continue to breathe in this way, just think of something that makes you feel happy, makes you feel good. Perhaps a time in the past when you felt really happy. And as you focus on that memory, bring the associated feeling into the present. It could be a feeling of love for a special person, a pet, a place you loved being in, or a time when you were having fun. And if anyone's struggling to feel happiness right now, don't worry, that's okay. You can start by trying to feel a genuine feeling of gratitude or care for someone or something. And once you have a positive feeling or attitude that you're choosing to focus on, you can sustain it by continuing your heart focus, heart breathing, and heart feeling. And you can use this heart-focused breathing whenever you're feeling stressed, upset, worried, or angry. And you can feel a sense of calm, inner peace, and happiness instead. And after practicing it in private several times, you'll very soon be able to use it in a public place with your eyes open and without putting your hand on your heart. So just slowly open your eyes now and come back into the moment, into full waking awareness. I hope you enjoyed that, and remember to do it often. And if you weren't able to close your eyes, please do come back and watch again later and do it in the best way. Closing your eyes is shutting out distractions, so it helps you to go more within, to feel more calm and peace. So that's it for today, folks. Any questions, comments, anything you have to say, please type them in, and I look forward to seeing you again tomorrow at 2 o'clock. Have a happy, peaceful, calm day, and stay safe. Bye for now.